everybody, welcome to our first episode of Wintering in the Snow. You can see behind me there's some snow on these, I don't know what they're called. If you know what they're called, let me know. I'm sitting here, we got the van warming up behind. We've got a couple inches of snow, light snow, not anything, pretty packy. Getting all over the bottom of my shoes, you can tell. It's still pretty wet out here at the land, but I just wanted to kind of show everybody what we're doing, what our setup out here is, because not only are we wintering in the snow, we are also boondocking. So we have our generator, we have a water pump, we're pulling water from the creek that runs along the entire property. We test the water every week to make sure no pathogens have got in. We don't use it for drinking, nothing like that. It's just for showers, washing hands, washing dishes, those types of things. And so I'll give you a little tour here. So this is the property. I'm on an old road, which is actually part of the property. The new road goes here, and we bought this property a couple months ago, and it goes about around where the road bends, and then all of this you can kind of see. I think you see the RV in the back, and then over there to just past that telephone pole, past that barrier over there. So what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna show you, is our setup on the RV. We do have some plans to develop in here. That will be another video, another time, another series altogether. So here we go. Okay, so we got the van parked out here, probably 300 feet away from the RV, and that's on purpose, obviously. Right now, the RV sits just back there. It gets really wet back here, and the van gets stuck. So, if you're watching this video and you're wondering why the heck did they park so far away from the RV, that's why. The truck is in the shop. Actually, it's done. We just gotta go pick it up. And until then, we gotta walk, and that's okay. A little exercise never hurt anybody. So here's our RV up back here. You can see the chimney sticking out the top. We installed a wood stove to help with the heat of the snow. You can see it's awfully snowy. We got a couple inches last night, I said. It'll be gone in a couple days, but it's still going to be in the 30s all week. It's going to hit in the 50s by the weekend. But it's cold weather from here until January, and that's when we leave. So we got to stay warm. I got the wood stove hooked up. And right here under this tarp is what's remaining of our wood pile. I have to stack more. This is just everything I have under the tarp and dried up. So that's that. So we do have the option for propane, but that's, with this RV, it's not substantial for low temperatures, so we got the wood stove. It's just preference that if you're going to be doing an RV in the winter, they do sell mini wood stoves. They're about a cubic foot, really easy to install. You can ask me questions. I looked it up. I decided to go with a residential one. They're a little bit cheaper. We gotta be careful about how we control the heat though, because it gets pretty hot. So we'll go to our water source next. Currently, this is what we have for our water source. This little doodad right here is the water pump. It's just a utility pump I bought from Harbor Freight. With a coupon, I think it cost me 40 bucks. And then I have an inline water filter there. I plan on putting another one over here and then another one at the other hookup. So that is how we pump the water, and then we get our water from our river. And you can't really see the hose right now, but it goes down into the river. I have it, a little filter down there. You can't really see it because it's in the water. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. I cannot do that. Oh, there it goes. Right there. So a little triangular piece down at the bottom. It's got a little filter on the end of that, and I got it hanging up on a down tree so that way it doesn't get stuck in the mud and muck and suck up all the gross stuff, and plug up the filters even faster. So yeah, that's that. Again, we do test the water. It's perfectly clean. I could probably stick my face in and drink it just as it is. I'm not going to do that. I watched too many movies, read too many things about bacteria in water. But we do have the dirt filtration, and we do not drink it inside. We use it for washing dishes, hands, showers, baths, whatever we need. But we have an endless supply of water here, so we never run out. We can use it almost like we're hooked up to shore power. A few issues here and there, but all in all, we just fill the freshwater tank up and we go to town. So that's that. I'm just gonna go over and kind of peek at the generator. It's running right now if you can't hear it. It's loud. It's a replacement. Our Honda stopped producing power, so we bought a quick replacement. So what we use the generator for is the electric stove. We have a new wave that we use for air fryers and things like that. So we're just gonna go take a look. Okay, so hidden behind all this black stuff is our generator. It's nothing special. It's a Black Max 3600 watt from Walmart. I think it cost me like $400 some, and then I added the protection plan for another $50. It's got a 30 amp hookup, so our RV is hooked directly to it, and it gives us enough power. A few weeks ago we had a heat wave, and we used the air conditioner off this. So if you're looking for a cheap, quick generator, Black Max from Walmart, it'll do you good if you're not going to use it constantly. But I got all this to kind of dull the noise a little bit, because I personally don't like the sound of a generator, especially when we're out in a beautiful in the beautiful wilderness. So my goal is to build a covering and insulate it and soundproof it a little bit, so that way it can get the exhaust and get the power without the sound. So next up is our solar system. We have these solar panels. Now we only have 4 100 watt solar panels. They do the trick as long as we have good constant solar power. I don't know. As long as the sun's shining, but really nice. Today is not one of those days, as you can tell. The solar will run the lights. It will run and charge our electronics, so laptops, hotspot, phones, that kind of stuff. We have 2 batteries that are 400 amp hours, 6 volts, tied into make them 12 volts. So our system is 12 volts, 400 watts. Usable amp hours, we only have 200. So it explains why we rely on the generator a lot more than I would like. My plan is to get at least 600 watts more solar panels and another 400 amp hours of battery capacity, which will give me about 400 usable amp hours. I can do another video explaining all that. how that works, but if you're interested, I also have a video of how to install the solar panels, or at least how I installed them. I can answer questions about those too. Let me know in the comments, through a message if you know me personally. And that's about it. That's how we survive currently off-grid in the winter in an RV in New York. So that's that. I got some other errands to run, and until next video.